Hey everyone, it's Alex.
Joe,
And what are we going to do today?
our first movie review.
The Matrix Resurrection, right?
Yeah, it just barely came out today. So, and it actually filled in quite a bit of potholes. We might put a next video about some spoilers, but for now, we're going to start what we thought of the new one and our first impression. It's been nearly like 20 years since the last one, The Matrix Revolution, came out, I think. I think it came around 2003. No, 2000. Yeah, around 2003, I think. 2002. But, yeah, I mean, Keanu Reeves still has it, so does Carrie Ann Moss. And some of the former actors that also filled some of the parts. But some were a little too old, like Hugo Weaving and Lawrence Fishburne. Because, age can get to all of us.
Can we just say Lawrence Fishburne still aged very well, though?
Well, yeah, he's pretty healthy. Since Hacksaw Ridge, he still did a pretty good.
No, that's Hugo Weaving.
Oh, sorry.
Lawrence Fishburne was the one in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, he was in Ant-Man, and he was also in Aliens.
I don't remember.
Not Aliens. I meant to say Predators.
Still, he aged like fine cheese.
But yeah, what'd you think of most of it? Without making any spoilers.
I thought it was pretty good. He's the big Matrix fan.
I know. For years I kept repetitively watching the same movie. It's got a lot of parts from especially the first one, and a ton of Easter eggs from the other parts. Definitely the references from the first movie. I guess since the very first movie, they just kept a bunch of classic parts like Bullet Time, and they added some new parts, but I'll do that in a spoiler review.
I think what I like the most is how they did callbacks to a lot of old characters that come back in this movie. I'm not going to say who it is for anyone that hasn't watched it.
And not to mention just a bunch of references from the first three movies. And definitely some answers that were questioned that everybody was going all whoa over. So if you want to know what happens to Neo after the Matrix Revolutions, you're going to definitely get some answers for it in this film.
This is worth HBO Go for, the app.
Yeah, or spending $8 at the theater.
Did it come out in the movie theaters?
It came out on both.
True.
This was one of the biggest movies of the year. So
I think everyone was waiting for this movie.
Yeah, since the very first Matrix I watched in around 1990... Actually, no, it wasn't around that time, because I think I saw it on the Sci-Fi Network one time on TV, and I, literally just overnight became a fan. And I didn't even see the whole full movie the first time.
Favorite character?
Shoot, why am I just gonna label one favorite? There's a ton of them.
I can name mine right away. Seraph.
Obviously, shoot, I'm obviously gonna go fall for the main character, obviously, like most people would.
Who wouldn't like Neo, though? That man... Okay, we can all admit, he's handsome.
Okay, my hair's kind of a mess, but because of Keanu Reeves, I basically got inspired to grow my hair. But I also maintain it and cut my sides off. So I still maintain it and at least, get cleaned up, like every other decent human being.
Don't mind his hair. That's just work hair.
Yeah, my hair tends to get really messy, but not all the time. But yeah, I recommend that other people should check out this film. I mean, this has been a friggin' movie that a lot of huge fans of the franchise have been waiting for, and it has a lot of answers for a lot of questions that have been head scratching for a while.
So, what would you rate this movie then?
I'm still gonna rate it at least a 10 out of 10. You know what? Movies like this don't happen very often.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because I didn't fully watch it. I only walked in when he was watching it partially, so I missed some parts.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, this is a highly recommended film, in my opinion.
And are we gonna do more of these?
You know what? Yeah, I mean, there's still one that I've been kind of delayed on for a while, because I guess we are gonna make our next review on Welcome to Raccoon City from Resident Evil, because okay, have been the biggest Resident Evil fan for the longest time. I mean, even got an autograph from my friend. She's a professional cosplayer and an actress, Christina O'Dark, and she does a very, very good one.
Very good friend of ours. You guys should check her out whenever she's at a Comic-Con.
Oh, she's nice. She will literally make your day.
She will. She's a very, very sweet person. But that will be a different video. Because I don't think we should worry about spoilers on that one. Because, I mean, everyone probably already watched it.
Yeah, they watched it. It came out around, we watched it around Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah, so that'll be our next video. And that will be up tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm going to save that for next time.
Yep.
But I know I've also been hearing bad reviews on that film, and I'm just going to basically do some of the pros and cons to it, because I'm not going to say that it was an all-around bad one. I mean, even some of the Paul W.S. Anderson films were... I can say some parts were good, and there's some parts that didn't even look like it. But we are all entitled to our own opinion. We're all human, so...
Yep. So I guess this ends this little movie review.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably make a spoiler one.
That'll be later on, though.
Yeah.
We should wait till at least everyone watches it.
Yeah, I mean, this film right here literally makes me miss old movies again, the ones I truly enjoyed.
I would say for anyone that wants to watch this, I would say at least binge watch the first 3.
Yeah.
And then watch this one.
And maybe to get a little bit of a side story, probably check out some of the games too, because they do also tie into the story.
They do.
Enter the Matrix, and there's
Path of Neo.
The Matrix Path of Neo, which has also extra parts. And there's also this one that you guys probably don't know much about, called The Matrix Online, which literally is the last part of the Matrix Revolution, what happens after. So might check some of those out, or maybe even some of the comic books. There's actually several plot lines that are tied in with that.
Don't forget about the Animatrix.
Oh yeah, the Animatrix for sure, but
that one's still good.
It's good, but
don't watch it with kids around.
Oh, it's definitely R-rated.
Well, not R-rated, but still, I wouldn't suggest letting the kids watch this.
Yeah, but hey, that's what most of these movies are. But yeah, I mean, my final verdict is like a 10 out of 10. I haven't seen a movie like this in years.
Still, 9 out of 10. I gotta watch the full movie on.
Yeah. But either way, I'd recommend that you guys probably watch it more than once because there's like a lot of details you got to pay attention to because if you let it go away from you for too long, you're literally going to like miss a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of plot lines.
That's me right now.
So,
Alright.
yeah, check it out, guys. I recommend. I'm repeating myself. I recommend that you guys like give it a chance. It's a good one.
That's what happens when you don't do videos often. You repeat yourself a lot.
I know. I mean, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of a confession video, which I'm not gonna have monetized, but that's for another story from another time.
So that'll be later on. So I guess this ends this movie review. Watch it. So
Definitely watch it. It's good.
So it's been Joe and Alex, and we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Who's your favorite character and why? See you guys.
Bye.